Cheers folks and welcome to my channel. It is Alliance War number 7 in season number 6 and last week we had 3 big opponents and this week doesn't start any slower. The alliance we're facing today is Bond of Unity. Bond of Unity currently being placed, or before this war being placed in at number 4 on the leaderboard. So actually ahead of us, which gave us or gives us the opportunity to, if we win, actually pass them in the leaderboard ranking. And that's the goal, because again, the goal still for this season is to end the season in top 3. Now when it comes to the team setup, it's actually becoming the new normal that I'm going on path number 1, and actually path number 1 with the exact same setup that I played against Awakened MMX, which means I go with Corvus and the Proxima Synergy and also Hyperion, because again on this path there's a poison node and this poison node is probably best to take with Hyperion. But starting on the left hand side, as usual, starting with node number 1, a 6-star Cosmic Champion that has 200% extra attack, 100% extra health, and enhanced Fury. So Fury abilities are 40% more effective. Cosmic Champion that has Fury abilities and is available as a 6-star usually is a Drax, and it turned also out to be exactly that. It turned out to be a Drax, and it's, again, I said it's warm-up fight. So having my first fight with Corvus, just making sure that I'm not being hit, basically. That's the only thing. Everybody, I guess, knows how easy Drax's special attacks are to evade. It doesn't really matter if it's special 1 or special 2. In this case, he's fired off his special 1 very, very early, and I already get him down with the first special 2. Good warm-up fight, not too difficult, and something to build on for the rest of the path. And that was actually the first fight of the evening. I did manage still to get to the second fight of the evening, which then brought me to actually the first tech champ, which of course I wanted to take myself, because this tech always gives a charge to Corvus Glaive. And this node number 19, critical node, enhanced critical buffs, enhanced crit damage and crit rating, and also critical hits cause power leak. So yeah, just at the end of the day, it means don't get hit. Try not to get any critical hits, which could kill you. And it actually turned out then to be a Stark Spider-Man, also placed with Suicides. So, you know, on this node, placed with Suicides, Stark Spider-Man, with all the crit damage he does, can be a bit dangerous. But I was lucky, and I was especially lucky because he evaded, and then I was able to fire off my special attack. And with that, I did not only have 1 charge for knocking out a tech champion, but I actually managed to get 2 charges for Corvus, because I also cleared the mission with Proxima. And as of now, I had True Strike, and this will come in very, very handy, as you will see later on, for the rest of the path. Then moving on to the poison node, my special favorite poison node, inflicting poison, draining 100% health over 60 seconds, and poison abilities being more effective, and also plus 250% attack and plus 150% health, and drains power every 25 seconds. And because it's a mutant champ with a persistent charge, it means that it is a bishop, and that's exactly the reason why I brought Hyperion. I didn't want to bring Nebula because I explained it in the previous video. If you inflict those electro charges on Bishop, then he gains himself a lot of prowess charges, and that could in the end become very, very dangerous when he hits you with a special attack. And even when you block it, he just does a lot of damage. Plus this node has plus 250% attack. So it's just safer to not fuel his prowess charges, and Hyperion gets him down rather easily. Also with Hyperion, don't use special 1, use just your special 2. I always just parry stun and use heavy attack to fuel my fury charges, and then fire off special 2. And most optimally I stun him, and then the fight is actually very, very, very short. And that was already the poison node, and that was the reason why I brought Hyperion in my team. And it was already clear the rest of the path will be a Corvus only show, because the mini boss that I had to face was a Spider-Man, original Spider-Man, which is, especially now, is great because I already faced Stark Spider-Man and I already got the True Strike, so I know already now that I will have no issues fighting the evade champion on that mini boss node. But first, I had to face this node number 41, enhanced bleed and bloodletting, and also here 175% extra health and attack, and a 5-star science, which turned out to be Captain America Infinity War. And it felt a bit like Christmas, because, as you know, Captain America Infinity War is an Avenger. And as you also know, if you have watched some of my other videos with Corvus, I had already the tech mission, I had the evade mission. Now with Captain America Infinity War, I will get the third mission, which is the Avenger mission. What I do is I wait for him to fire off his special 1. I find the special 1 a bit safer than the special 2. Special 2 is also actually quite easy to evade, but you know, if you get the timing just a little bit wrong, the damage you get from his special 2 is just so tremendous that it's just, you know, safer to let him fire off his special 1 first. And with that, he was already down, and I already got 3 charges. 3 charges moving on to node number 45, which again is all about critical buffs, enhanced critical rate, enhanced critical damage, and also here 200% extra attack and actually plus 300% extra health. And a cosmic champ which turned out to be Superior Iron Man. And I think there's nothing really difficult about Superior Iron Man, exactly as there is nothing difficult about the regular original Iron Man. What you do is you just evade his special 1 or his special 2 with 1 bait backwards. And then already, now with 3 charges anyways, he's going down so quickly. I mean, 3 charges and a boost. He doesn't even get over his regeneration phase. And then going to node number 47, which also is all about crits, critical rate, critical damage, all enhanced, plus a unblockable special 1 that also deals more damage, and is a 5-star unduped mutant champion. 5-star unduped is usually a Nightcrawler. And as you know from Stark Spider-Man's fight, I already have True Strike. So the beautiful thing about this fight is that there's no chance Nightcrawler can actually evade. I can just fight with my regular combos. It's actually been also, I think, a strategic mistake from Bond of Unity to place Nightcrawler just after Stark Spider-Man. And then on top afterwards, place another Spider-Man. So by now I would have had the mission, the True Strike mission anyways. So if I hadn't gotten it from Stark Spider-Man, I would have gotten it now from Nightcrawler. So I go into this mini-boss fight with the best possible situation, having 4 charges and True Strike. And the mini-boss, also for those who watched it previously, 200% extra attack, 500% extra health. He's stun immune, and he has his enhanced special 1, which is unblockable and does enhanced damage. And because of that, I activate a invulnerability boost still. Even though he cannot evade, it's still the safer option if he fires off his special 1 and I am not able to evade myself. Then at least I got a little insurance in the back. And what you do is, because he's stun immune, you let him fire off his heavy attack, and then basically you counter. And as you see, evade failed. He can't evade because I have true strike. Now, the only mistake I did here was when he was activating his special one, I should have just stayed right next to him. And because what's about Spider-Man special one, the first 2 shots he fires off, they are actually blockable, and just the 2 punches in the end, they are unblockable. So when you stay close to Spider-Man, you can block his shots, and then you bait, then you back off when he punches, and like this you can actually evade his unblockable special one. But I did the mistake that I evaded a bit too early, and then I was too far away, and then it didn't work anymore. But still, that's exactly why I took my invulnerability boost, and it paid off because in the end I also took him down, did another path without any death, and also we won this war. So streak number 6, and we're still in the race for top 3. It's quite a distance at the moment, I have to say. But, you know, you always have to stay positive, never give up. Hope that, you know, by the end of the day, at the end of the season, still so many things can happen. So we're still very positive that we might find our way into the top 3 by the end of the season. And as now Christmas is approaching, I think this was probably the last video I upload before Christmas. I will record all the other wars that come in the meantime, but I will probably not be able to upload it because there's also something that is called real life and family, and I think that's just a little bit more important. So I hope you are okay with only finding my next videos after Christmas. And with that, I also wish you, all of you, a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope you can relax. I hope you can enjoy your families and friends. Good food and a lot of presents. And I'm very happy to see you then after Christmas again. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like. If you are new to the channel and would like to see more videos like this in the future after Christmas, then please feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you all healthy and well after the season holidays. Cheers, folks.